Meeting with your member of Congress can be one of the most rewarding and beneficial experiences for you and your company, and our industry. Whether you have experience meeting with elected officials, or this is your first time,
Put us with Family Express, so thanks for having us.
it can be helpful to see how an effective meeting takes place. In most cases, your meeting group will consist of a member of the NACS team or a professional lobbyist, and other retailers and/or industry suppliers.
How are you doing today?
Doing well, how are you?
Great, we're doing fabulous. We are with the National Association of Convenience Stores. And
Upon arriving at the elected official's office, your first interaction will be with a member of his or her staff.
Great, thanks so much.
Prior to the meeting, you will have already been thoroughly briefed on the issues,
So we're going to do menu labeling, online gaming.
Yes.
so you'll just need to decide who will lead the discussion for each topic or issue.
Great, thank you.
Did you ever get that number?
I did get the number.
Hey. Accurate?
Convenience stores?
Hey, yes.
Hey, Eric.
Larry Jackson.
Lisa DeLalba, nice to meet you.
Kevin Martello.
Paige, good to
Eric,
see you
always
again.
good to see you.
We're going to step right on back to the Congressman's office if you all just follow me.
Hey, thanks, Eric. It's good to see you.
Welcome.
Congressman,
How are
it's
you?
good to see you again.
Likewise.
I
Yes,
brought
indeed.
some friends for you to meet with.
Congressman, thanks for having us in.
Yes, indeed. Hectic
Great to
day.
see you. Haven't
Thank
seen you in a few weeks.
Yes, thank you. And I see you. Yes, indeed.
Thank you.
Actually, I think I stop by your
Yes,
place every
you
now
do,
and then.
you
You're
do.
one of your stores.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
in my district, of course.
Congressman, thank you for having us here. As you know, this is our fly-in, and we have over 100 retailers and suppliers from all around the country here. So Larry, why don't you share with the Congressman about your store?
Congressman, thank you so much for having us here today. My name's Larry Jackson. and
At
I'm
this
one
point,
family
each person in your group will introduce him or herself.
30 years, and we have
It's important to share with the elected official the powerful impact that your business has in his or her home district.
Thank you for taking the time to meet with us today. We have some issues that we'd really like to go over that are very important to us, and just appreciate the time that you're spending with us today.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Kevin Martello with Dr. Pepper Snapple Group, and I'm here representing suppliers in the convenience industry. And in fact, within your district, we have a distribution center that employs 500 folks. So we really appreciate the opportunity to be here and support the industry.
As you may know, we have over 152,000 stores around the country in every single state, every single district. In fact, we have over
When you meet with your member of Congress, one of the members of your group should be prepared to explain the reason for your visit, background and key facts about our industry, and the specific issues that you're going to discuss.
We're here to talk about just 3 of the issues today, though. There's 3 that are our top priority issues for us. They're menu labeling, online gaming, and data security. So we have a packet of information for you. As you can see in your packet of information,
You'll also want to provide the elected official with a set of prepared materials that help him or her better understand our industry and the issues that affect us.
shares the same numbers, but just at a national level, and gives you a little bit more flavor of the industry as a whole.
Now you'll transition to the heart of the meeting, presenting and discussing the issues that are critical, timely, and relevant to our industry.
Having to talk a little bit more about the issue.
Certainly as consumers, we're used to using pins every day in our life. ATMs have become the new currency, right? So it's nothing foreign to us to use a pin, whether it's for a credit card or for an ATM.
In some instances, the elected official will already be familiar with the issues and legislation that you'll be talking about.
We use lottery as a way to generate foot traffic in our stores. We don't have a high margin on lottery tickets, so we really depend on it to kind of bring folks in. They spend time in our stores.
In other cases, you'll be introducing topics that the member will be hearing about for the first time.
Money on other products and other items in the store as well. We check in our industry more IDs than the TSA in one day, and I think that's absolutely amazing.
You'll want to quickly gauge the official's level of familiarity with the issue.
Fully understand how important this is, and we want to.
In most cases, you'll be making a specific ask for each industry issue.
So we're really asking for you today to be able to support HR 707.
Often, the member of Congress will look to or delegate to his or her staff person for further action or next steps.
On that point, Larry, I know you said it can cost up to $30,000 for your store.
The importance of this staff member can't be overstated. He or she is critical to your success in this meeting.
Well, it's the banks that are stopping us. I think it's important to say is that
Ultimately, your goal is to secure a commitment from the member of Congress for further action.
I'll be happy to reach out to our two senators, later this week. So you can count on that.
Great. Thank you so much.
Your meeting is one of many that the member of Congress will hold that day.
Understand how important.
Make the most of it by discussing each topic you have planned efficiently and effectively. This means you'll want to keep it moving while making your critical points.
Our final issue, and we appreciate all
Again, I don't know if there are any other issues, but if not, I must say that I always enjoy meeting with you.
As the meeting comes to a close, there may be an opportunity to invite the elected official to further explore and understand your business back home.
And we want to strengthen that relationship. Actually, if I may, I'd love to, in one of my district visits, be able to visit, a couple of the convenience stores in my district and really see this firsthand.
Well, we have a great program, the NACS in-store program, where we bring members of Congress, we do a store tour, we talk about the issues, and we'd be happy to work with your staff to try and schedule those next time you're in the district. And I bet you've got two folks that would love to host you.
We'd love to have you. Love to have you.
Thank you.
Do you have time for us to take a photo with you before we leave? Okay, great.
This also might be the right time to ask for a group photo that includes the member of Congress.
And 1, 2, 3.
And now it's time to thank everyone involved and say goodbye.
Thank you for stopping by.
It's always great to see you. Thank you so much.
Yes, indeed, and I see you again as
Yes,
well.
absolutely.
Be sure to express your sincere appreciation for everyone's time and interest in your business and our industry as a whole.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
Ideally, every meeting with an elected official will be a productive one, but sometimes the member of Congress or staffer will be unreceptive to one of the issues you present.
So what we're asking today is for your support on HR 707. Can we count on that?
Well, I'll be honest with you all. I do have some issues and problems with this bill.
If this happens, remain polite. Explain that you understand there may be a difference of opinion, but you wanted to share your experience and point of view.
Consideration of this bill, and hope that as you take a closer look at it, that if you
There
do
may
have
not be an ability to find common ground, but it's important to show respect for the member of Congress's position.
and want to continue
Emphasize that this is just one issue and that it's your hope that there are other issues everyone can agree
We
upon.
have other issues that I know that we've been able to count on your support, and we look forward to working with you on those issues. If you think about the fact that our single store operators have maybe 4
It's also possible that the
dispensers,
member of Congress or staffer will pose a question you can't answer. Be honest. There's no harm in admitting you don't have all the details.
Kevin, do you have an idea of how much would this cost to the industry in total?
That's a great question, Congressman. I actually don't have the industry number. Paige, would you happen to have that number?
We do have that information.
If there's a NACS lobbyist in the room, look to him or her for
As
help.
soon as I get back to my office, I will get that information to you.
Or assure the member of Congress that you will pass the question on to someone at NACS who will follow up with the answer.
Congressman, everybody's heard about how expensive the credit security issue has been to big.
While you're meeting with the elected official, he or she may have to leave to go make a vote.
I think right now we're going through the process of exchanging to the EMD.
I'm sorry, Larry, I'm going to have to cut you off. Congressman, my apologies, they just called a 5-minute vote on the floor.
Or, in some cases, the member of Congress may not be available for your meeting at all. This is common and is nothing you can control or should be concerned about. Be flexible. Most of the time, the staff you will meet with handles the work of the member of Congress. If you get the staff on your side, they can help get their boss to support our issues.
Larry, again, sorry about that. You were talking about the EMV transition and its cost?
Despite their youth and in some cases inexperience, they work hard and have to meet with dozens of constituents on a wide variety of issues.
Being gas retailers.
Know that they can really help us get things done.
And even after we do the upgrades, it's not going to be secure.
You've now seen how an ideal meeting with a member of Congress can play out. Take what you've learned here and make the most of your meetings on Capitol Hill.